other side.
Stop struggling against my demons. Stop taking life as fiction. Let it burn, burn, burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Ready to fight, ready to go, that's my final word. Taking chances against I just can't watch.
Calling again, crushing my brain with the candlelight. I catch my breath and let it burn, 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 burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
I gotta let it burn.
Burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm home. I was just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare. But when I stopped to see through sight, begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now, to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've gotta try it. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. When I fall, we start again, and when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again, and now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my say. Yeah, it surfaces when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share, like a whisper in my head, when I'm unable to speak, coming from somebody else. Now I know it is just stronger than myself. That's the way I have to live. Now they fall down every night. In the end I'm not alone, and that's my life. When I fall, we start again, and when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again, and now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my say. Yeah, it surfaces when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share. You think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. Hey, yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my say. Yeah, it surfaces when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share. Yeah. by you all the time. Tell me the words to say, tell me the games you play, show me the places where you dream to go away. Where should I go? I can see that you just far from me. What should I do? I believe tonight I can see our soul, this is really clear. 'Cause every word I say is a promise I won't keep. Yeah, I just need something to make it, to fake it, to teach me where I'm wrong. I just want the world to see it, to end it, to lead me where I'm wrong. I guess I'm out of control. I'm trying everything to get your looks. I'm even back to school with my books. I bought a truck for you, I bought a suit for you. Tell me the things I haven't done yet, just for you. Where should I go? I can see that you just far from me. What should I do? I believe tonight I can see our soul, this is really clear. 'Cause every word I say is a promise I won't keep. I just need something to make it, to fake it, to teach me where I'm wrong. I just want the world to see it, to end it, to lead me where I'm wrong. I guess I'm out of control. I guess I'm out of control. I can see that you just far from me. I believe tonight I can see our soul, this is really clear. 'Cause every word I say is a promise I won't keep. Yeah, I believe tonight I can see our soul, this is really clear. 'Cause every word I say is a promise I won't keep. I just need something to make it, to fake it, to teach me where I'm wrong. I just want the world to see it, to end it, to lead me where I'm wrong. I guess I'm out of control. 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 I've always followed my own direction. No one can pull me out. I've always felt different from the others. I'm running away now. Fears are fading, won't stop bleeding. 'Cause I'm sick of standing up instead of going down. I'm sick of never being able to cross the line. I'm sick of pretending everything is fine. You got it, you're just a freak like me. Burning inside, but I am alive. I'm not the one that you used to know. I've always hated to act like the others. I found my way to. Tears are fading, won't stop bleeding. Fears are fading. 'Cause I'm sick of standing up instead of going down. I'm sick of never being able to cross the line. I'm sick of pretending everything is fine. You got it, you're just a fucking freak like me. Why don't you feel strong? Yeah, yeah. Every day, every night you try to find yourself. Don't live your life as someone else.
Can't you see we are running out of time? You're gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine.
Tell me, why do you break all of your promises? I see this emptiness inside of you. Is this your way after all? Don't let them make you feel small. You know this dream's out of choice, and we're running out of time. Nothing seems missing but you're dead inside. Let's have so much of us just pretend to be alive. Yeah, yeah. Every day, every night you try to fight. There's a long run just behind you. Everything else comes so fast. Memories are all inside you, and you never make them back. I can feel that you're in through the world that you not make sense. You can feel what I mean now that you're here. Just know there's nothing to fear along the way. There's nothing I could say, nothing I could say. But I say, you can wipe the years you're hiding. I say, you can kill that fear you're holding. There is one thing that is true, the only one that can get through. There is one thing that is true, just gotta make it last forever. Wonder why I can't feel relief with being blind or dumb. Find something to believe in and then never give it up. I can feel that you're in with the world that you not make sense. You can feel what I mean now that you're here. There's nothing to fear along the way. There's nothing I could say, nothing I could say. But I say, you can wipe the years you're hiding. I say, you can kill that fear you're holding. There is one thing that is true, the only one that can get through. There is one thing that is true, you just gotta make it last forever, ever, ever. It will never last forever, ever, ever. You just gotta live forever. And from when I close my eyes, and from when I fall asleep, it's the same in the end. Time is running out. And from when I close my eyes, and from when I close my eyes, there's nothing to fear along the way. There's nothing I could say, nothing I could say. But I say, you can wipe the years you're hiding. I say, you just gotta make it last forever, forever. You can wipe the years you're hiding. I say, left me here, unable to find my way. Who killed the plan? Again, I set my sights so high, I dreamed of skies so bright, but life is a changing tide. Let's face it, embrace it. Nothing happens the way I planned it. Unexpected arises. I'll give it up, baby. Who killed the plan that I had? It was all inside my head. I thought I had to say for a while in the kingdom of my life. Who killed the plan? What kind? Why set myself so wide? Dreamed of skies so bright, but life is a changing tide. I'd give it up, baby. Let's face it, embrace it. Nothing happens the way I planned it. Unexpected arises. I'd give it up, baby. Let's dance with the unknown. I start striving for certainty. Universe has its own plans. I'll give it up, baby. I'll give it up, baby.
In the middle of the chaos, resilience we find. This unpredictable life shapes the heart and mind. Who killed the plan? Again, I set my sights so high. Who killed the plan? Again, our life is a changing.
Let's face it, embrace it. Nothing happens the way I planned it. Unexpected arises. I'd give it up, baby. Let's face it, embrace it. Nothing happens the way I planned it. Unexpected arises. I'll give it up, baby. Let's dance with the unknown. I start striving for certainty. Universe has its own plans. I'll give it up, baby. I'll give it up, baby. I'll give it up, baby. Oh, life is a changing tide. Oh, life is a changing tide. Oh, life is a changing.
Late at night, you never sleep. Your biggest fears knocking at your door.
So hard.
The same worries pile up in your head. The more you think and the more you fade away. Sometimes you feel you're taking the wrong direction. I know you've got your own demons and regrets. I'll be your candle and I hear me when I say it's never too late to throw it all away and start again. It's never too late to get another chance to kill this pain. It's never too late.
You keep smiling so they don't know. You're so tired that every high gets low.
taking the wrong direction. I know you've got your own demons and regrets. I'll be your candle and I
Hear me when I say
coffee tastes like mud. Dad's downstairs loading bags and losing blood pressure, bud. Mom's yelling, check the room before we leave. Somebody forgot their mouth guard tangled in the sheets. Cooler's half full of mystery string cheese. Backseat smells like hockey socks and Febreze. Checkout was 10, it's already 10:15, and somehow there's still gear spread across the mezzanine. Everybody's tired, nobody's talking. Kids half asleep while the wheels keep rolling. It's the last game of the weekend. One more battle at the rink. One more gas station coffee and energy drink. One more folding chair wrecking Dad's lower spine. One more, no, we are not stopping at Chick-fil-A this time. The hotel bill hurts, the gas light's on. Mom's got a migraine and the patience is gone. But if they win this one, we'll all survive. Then it's 10 straight hours on Interstate 5. The kids are arguing over chargers in the van. Grandpa's asleep with sunflower seeds in his hand. Coach says, leave it all out on the ice. Parents hear that and immediately think, overtime. Somebody lost a skate blade guard again. Dad's muttering words we can't repeat to friends. Little sis built a throne out of dirty team coats, while mom's stress eats mini donuts and checks hotel notes. And the second that the final buzzer screams, everybody's already chasing sleep dreams. It's the last game of the weekend. Thank the Lord above. One more icy rink and overpriced gloves. One more bathroom stop 10 miles down the road. One more giant duffel making the suspension explode. But when the team lines up and taps the glass, you somehow forget how miserable the trip has passed. 'Cause hockey parents are a different breed, running on caffeine, beef jerky, and sheer speed. Back at the hotel parking lot parade, kids still in jerseys while the car gets packed like Tetris played. Mom counts hoodies, wait, we're missing two. Dad says, if it ain't expensive, we ain't going back through. GPS says arrival time 9:48. Everybody groans but accepts their fate. And somehow every single trip back home ends with Taco Bell eating silently alone. It's the last game of the weekend, finally done. Everybody smells like hockey and exhaustion. The kids pass out before the state line sign. Dad's white knuckle driving while Mom navigates here in the garage.